Hey, how's it going? Zach D Productions here. So I'm here with a list video for you guys. So for this list, I'll be going over 3 movies that I don't think ever needed sequels. These are movies that have sequels that I don't think ever needed sequels. Now, I'm sure there's more movies than what's on this list that, you could say never needed sequels as well, that did get sequels anyway. So these are a few movies that came to my mind when I think of movies that never needed sequels, but ended up getting sequels anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. This list is in no particular order. So the first film I'm going to go over here is The Transporter with Jason Statham. Jason Statham, I think, is honestly one of today's best action movie stars. He's definitely great. And honestly, this is probably my favorite Jason Statham movie and also one of my favorite movies of all time. With that said, I don't think this movie ever needed sequels. I mean, the second one I actually think is decent or just okay. The third one is kind of eh. I mean, it has things to like in it, but overall it's not one of Jason Statham's best movies. But all in all, did these sequels even need to exist? I mean, yes, even with the second one being decent, enjoyable, I think that film, it really didn't need to exist. I mean, they could have just left it off at this and just left it at that. I think this is a solid action flick. It's straight to the point. It never gets boring. And, when you watch the ending, you're like, cool, it has a satisfying ending. So it's like, did you really need sequels? And also, one thing that I've noticed about the Transporter films is Jason Statham's character is with a different girl in each movie. I mean, it's just a little observation that I've noticed, like he's James Bond or something, But either way, solid movie, one of my favorite movies of all time for sure. If you like action, haven't checked this one out yet, definitely do yourself a favor, check this one out. It's one of my favorites of all time. But the next movie I'm going to go over here is Taken. As you can see, I have the 3-movie collection on Blu-ray. So Taken, I don't think ever needed sequels. I know there's others that say the same thing. Taken never needed sequels. Now, when it comes to the Taken sequels, I think they're fine. The third one is probably the best of the sequels, but even that one didn't need to happen. These sequels, they just didn't need to happen. I mean, I understand what they were going for here. I mean, Taken is obviously one of Liam Neeson's biggest franchises, and I do like Liam Neeson. He's a great actor. But did Taken really need sequels? I don't think so. Again, like with The Transporter, it has a satisfying ending. It pretty much told its story. I mean, there really wasn't that much story to tell, really, but they just decided to expand upon it. But oh well. But Taken, really solid movie. I don't think ever needed sequels, to be honest. So, at number 3, the last movie for this list that I wanted to go over here is Escape Plan, with, of course, Arnold and Sylvester Stallone, 2 legendary action stars. I actually do like the first Escape Plan film. The sequels, I was not crazy about. I was honestly bored out of my mind with the second one in particular. Just really boring stuff. Again, the first film I do like, actually. It's not perfect. I understand people have their complaints with it. I know some people might say that it could have benefited with more action and everything. And yeah, you would expect more when it comes to the action, when it comes to legendary stars like Stallone and Arnold. You know what I'm saying here? But all in all, I think it's still a solid movie for what it is. Pretty cool. So Escape Plan, I've seen this one a few times, and I always thought it was good. I mean, I never thought it was like one of the greatest films of all time or anything, but I do like it, though. I do like it for what it is. But it's not a film that I would watch over and over again. And I don't think it's one of Arnold's best films. I don't think it's one of Stallone's best films. But still, I think it is a solid film for what it is. It's not bad. But Escape Plan, it never needed sequels, to be honest. Never needed sequels, so there you go. Escape Plan, I would say it's still worth a watch if you are a fan of either Stallone or Arnold. So that is a list of 3 films that I don't think ever needed sequels, but ended up getting sequels anyway. So let me know what you think. What are some other movies that you can think of that never needed sequels, but got sequels? Feel free to let me know in the comments. So with that said, thanks for watching.